How's it going, everyone? We're live right now. Yes, we are live right now. So today we're going to be talking about, we're going to be hanging out. We've got some news to be covered. And to start off, we've got our music going. Yep, we've got R&B and hip-hop tonight. R&B and hip-hop, eh? We've got our music, R&B and hip-hop radio, chill live, stream 24/7, R&B. So the first thing I was going to talk about was that Boss Fight Studios, have in the last week or so, have announced that they're going to be doing pre-orders for Hero Hacks, Phantom Hero Figure and Steed Pack. They're going to be the price for the pre-orders, if you get one, it's $54.99, but on their website they have a warning: due to COVID-19 protections in effect in the US and at our factories overseas, we cannot guarantee a timeline for this pre-order. We will update timelines as soon as possible. And yeah, basically the Phantom figurine and Steed pack includes the 21st Phantom in grey costume and his trusty Steed hero ready to gallop into battle at a moment's notice. Yeah, so this Boss Fight Studios figurine Steed pack looks very, very damn good. I think I'm going to possibly get it. Hopefully, if I can try and get a photo of it. Yeah, so basically one of the Steed, like the hero himself, looks pretty damn cool. Like I'm looking at the figurine and the hero thing itself right now, and the Phantom figurine pack, there's a Phantom figurine pack and then there's the Steed with it. So when you have a Phantom one coming out, like, I think fans have been asking for a Phantom and Hero figurine pack for a long, long time. So it's pretty awesome that Boss Fight Studios have now announced it, and it's just pretty cool. The next thing I wanted to talk about was that there's going to be a new book to be published in June 2022, telling the success story of our hero in the German publications. So the post was done on Phantom Collector on Facebook, and the guy who posted it was Mirko die Wallenberg. The book is published in Germany and there's no sort of English counterpart to the German text, which I think we've got some new publishers coming online this year. We've got people from France, yes, and Paris. Phantom Comics came from Paris. We've got Phantom Comics come from Germany. This book included as the Zauberstone comics that was, I think, supposed to get announced in this month or last month. Like they said, I think, in a recent announcement, Zauberstone company said in the latest announcement they did, let me get it up. One sec. So they announced this comic magazine, Phantom, was a new planned PR date for the Phantom comic magazine to come out in April/May of 2022. Now that announcement was made on February the 10th, and we're in April right now, so I hope that actually happens. I hope that the release date for this actually happens, because obviously with it then being its probably first comic, and it's been its first like Phantom comic, we may or may not see delays. Like we saw delays with the first publication from Shakti Comics over the last couple of days. We saw Shakti Comics come out with a release of a new set basically, and they look amazing. I probably won't be getting them. How's it going, Whispering Grove? We're talking about some of the latest news stuff, and currently right now we're up to the German publications. Did you see the new German publication that's coming out in June 2022? That there's going to be a history book with a German publication. It's supposed to be in German text. I think, well, we obviously in the last couple of days we saw Shakti Comics. They came out with a new set. They looked awesome. The release date for that was supposed to be, I think, March 22nd, but then yeah. I obviously probably won't be in the book, which the German book, probably because one of the reasons I don't get stuff from overseas is because it costs a lot of money in freight. So yeah. So we had a Shakti Comics release come out in I would say in early last week, and the covers for when I first saw those covers, it just reminded me. I know I was talking to you on the WhatsApp group, and they just reminded me of the Avon novels. The front cover part, it just yeah. So the next thing we're going to be talking about is there's a new Phantom comic that came out in March 31st, I think. And it is The Death in East End Part 2, number 1915. And as a lot of people I think were saying, and on Facebook, like, I felt this paper quality on this comic, and it's very much heavier than previous ones. So you compare, say, the previous issues. This one is, I think, the 2022 annual. That's sort of the page quality we had in the annual, which I think this story is the modern day one that was done by George Olsen and Keith Williams. I'll open this. The paper quality on this is so damn good. Price increase has increased by 25 cents, and it's now $4.20. So yeah, it's a bit better. It's a bit heavier, as you probably can see. The colors are, I would say, more vibrant, and the inside pages, the interior pages, are more white than a more off. So the previous last couple of issues, I reckon, and last 20 odd years, I would say that the paper quality in Okay. Cool. Like I was saying, the paper quality, you compare the ones that was done in the 2022 annual, the page quality on the 2022 annual is sort of like a it's not white, but it's sort of a off-white, and compare that to the latest comic that came out. The latest page quality of it, it just looks nicer. It looks quite nice, and it just, the white just, it just brings it to another level. I think it's saying that my internet connection isn't that great right now, so that's probably why you're probably seeing a message. It reckons it's unstable, but anyways, we'll continue. What else did I want to talk about? We're going to be having the new season come out on, I think, May the 6th. It's going to come out on May the 6th. There's going to be a promotion that will come out probably a week or so before. I am recording everything in the month of April. I'm basically editing everything in the month of April. We've got some amazing stuff happening on the channel for this week, this month's season. And the other thing I wanted to talk about is, with the paper quality, am I wanting to spend the extra money, as Chronicle Chamber reported on yesterday at 9:26 AM? Am I wanting to basically buy the comic and spend a little bit more? Yes, I am willing to pay $4.20 for Phantom comic. If I wasn't willing to do that, why am I? Yeah, and yeah, I have a lot of great stuff coming. I feel like I've got like a lot of good things coming. Like, I think episode 10, we're going to be, the whole thing, hopefully it's going to be live, and it's going to have a few guests on the show. It's going to be awesome. It's just going to be awesome. So Egmont, in the last week or so, have announced a new comic, which was Phantom Man issue number 5 or number 6. The story, I think, is as Chronicle Chamber was reporting on this week, the story is supposed to be to do with the 22nd Phantom Saga. I won't be surprised when that comes to Australia next year or so. Won't be surprised about that at all. So it's already been published. No, it's already been written, and I'm guessing it would come to Australia soon, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, so we've got a lot of good things coming on the show this season. I'm gonna have quite a bit of fun this season. It's going to be so great. You're going to knock your socks off. Yes, I just said that. So thank you everyone for joining us on this live stream. If you have any comments on how we can make these live streams even bigger and better, you can comment them in the section down below, or you can DM me on my socials at PhantomCave on Facebook and PhantomCave Reviews, all in one word, on Instagram, or you can check out our YouTube channel, which is PhantomCave Reviews. And as always, keep Phantom Caving, and we will see you maybe in another video, and probably another live stream when maybe I get time to. As always, goodbye and see you later.